I grew up on a farm ranch in south central Montana. It was at that time, early on in my life, that I realized I always wanted to be a nurse. I actually made a nurse's cap out of a white sheet of paper. I folded it, Bobby pinned it to my head, and then I was able to do my job. And that actually continued on into my nursing career in school, that I was somewhat made fun of because my hat meant everything to me, but to me it was a part of my uniform and what it represented. I started out as an LPN and then worked in Great Falls, Montana for 12 years before I got married, and then moved to Norfolk, Virginia as Brad, my husband Brad. He was in the Navy, and so I moved to Norfolk, Virginia and continued in the operating room. When he was out of the Navy in '85, we decided that we wanted to go back west and close enough to Montana, and we chose Colorado, and at that time started in the operating room at North Colorado Medical Center. And a few years later I became the head nurse in the OR. I went on for managed care, really became a patient advocate there as well. I was a health educator. Then I was director of medical management. I'm not afraid to stick up for what I believe is right in life and treat people respectfully, but also have that caring touch that I think I do. So patriotism is really near and dear to my heart. My dad served in World War II, as my father-in-law did as well. And so I am very involved in the American Legion. I'm an auxiliary member. I would be on teams or organize teams for the Veterans Day breakfast. We would get donations. And this just past June, we actually honored our veterans with the 250th anniversary of the military this year. But there's a lot of events that go on at the Legion that we partake in, and I bake cakes for decorated patriotic cakes, different times for different things. When we were in the Navy and Brad was going to return from the med run in December of '85, the ombudsman called me and she said we needed a Santa Claus for the kids for the Christmas party, and she wanted Brad to do that. Well, then he said, I need you to be Mrs. Claus, and so I made our outfits in '86, and we started doing that, and we would just go around and just play Santa and Mrs. Claus. We have two daughters, and then we had our son who passed away of SIDS in 1988, and he was our firstborn. The first Christmas was pretty tough, and then we decided after that this might be an opportunity for us to have an avenue for additional dollars to see if they could find out how SIDS, how it's happened. So when we actually then forward went out and did our Santa and Mrs. Claus, we asked people if they would donate to the Colorado SIDS Foundation in memory of our son. Along with this, being a school board member for 8 years, we assisted the FFA team, so we were instrumental in fundraising for that and helping out and getting that program started. That comes years later. I was awarded the honorary member of the FFA in Weldari for the FFA chapter in Windsor. I serve a lot with our church. I was the staff parish relations chair, and I think I've always said in life you need a balance of faith and family. It's important just to keep a balance in life. That's what I would say.